Hey everybody, welcome to episode 2. I'd like to thank everyone who liked the first video, and so far we have 33 subscribers, unless I don't think I've checked today, so I'm not really for sure, but the last I checked we did. So I'd like to thank everyone who's liked and subscribed. The idea for today's video comes from someone who watched the first video and made a recommendation that we talk about worry. Worry is a word that has like a feeling that comes over you, even a facial expression when you think about worry. But think about it in a different context. We've kind of made it a societal thing where people who are the most sincere people, the most caring people are the worriers. So I was a terrible worrier, and I still have to fight with that kind of tendency myself. So I want to tell you some of the things that I do to deal with my worry today, because worry is not productive. Worry is just like a mental spinning that allows me to just kind of think of all the possible things that could go wrong, all the things that are not okay, all those kinds of things. So I just remind myself of these two things a lot. I'm not solving problems, I'm not changing outcomes, I'm just worrying. I also tried this strategy: changing my language that changes my behavior, or changing my language and my behaviors, and doing those two things helps me then to change my mood. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. The word worry, like I said, if you say to somebody, the word worry, it kind of has a feel that comes along with it. But what if we change that to problem solve? I'm not going to worry, I'm going to problem solve. I'm going to come up with a list of solutions or an action that I can take. Those are kind of positive, productive things and feelings. Or make a plan, or play, do something fun, distract yourself, make yourself have a positive physical or mental energy, and then pray. And Philippians chapter 4 verse 6, go read. When you think about worry, I certainly still struggle and do worry some, and so I think about it this way. It's like a door that won't stay closed, so the wind is blowing it open. Every little thing kind of causes this door to come back open. So it's my job to shut that door and shut that door and shut that door. So, like your parents say, close the door, you're letting the heat out. So we're going to close that door and keep the worry out. We're going to work on making sure that we're going to problem solve, we're going to plan, we're going to pray, we're going to play, instead of letting that worry door fly open. I like to exercise. I like to craft. I like to set goals. I journal some. I write down like my food for every day. I kind of keep my day pretty structured. I make to-do lists when I find that I'm worried, that I feel overwhelmed, there's a lot going on. I'll sit down and make a to-do list. Plan something fun. And my worry time at night, I mentioned this I think in the last video, that at night I would worry a lot. And so I started planning my outfits and accessories for the next day of work. And that became kind of a fun thing that replaced a time of worry in my day. And I'm going to give you a sneak peek into episode 3, speaking of planning outfits, at the end, so hang around. But remember that this is not medical advice. I'm not qualified to write a prescription or tell you anything that you really should or should not do. I'm just telling you things that I've done in my life to try to help me with worry. And I know that worry can be kind of an obstacle, but it can also make you a less productive person, because you can just become a worrier who really doesn't accomplish anything, just worry about a lot of things. I didn't want my life to be like that. And so if you need professional help, if you think you need something, being able to figure it out yourself, do that. See someone, take care of it. But worry is definitely something that everyone faces. We live in a world with so many things going on and so many different directions we're being pulled, and we have to prioritize how we use our time. So these are some of the things that I think are really, really important. And just going back to the very beginning, worry doesn't solve your problems, and it doesn't change any outcomes. Choose a better way to use your time. And I know that there are some very big, important things that go on in people's lives, and some worry that can't be avoided with health and things like that. But prayer is a good replacement for that, and making a plan and taking action. Maybe you can help someone in a way, to help with some of that. So if you're burdened today, I hope that you'll feel better soon, and I hope that you'll feel uplifted and happy and productive. And for episode 3, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. Here's my clue to the next episode. This is a beautiful blouse that was purchased for me for Christmas from my husband. So I'm going to dress it up 3 different ways and let you see 3 different ways that I would style the same exact blouse. I don't know how we're going to shoot that yet, but we'll figure it out. So I hope you stay tuned. And future episodes, we're going to have some about healthy eating. I'm going to let you look in my refrigerator, the kinds of things that I eat. And no, I'm not a real skinny person. I do eat healthy. Stay tuned. It's going to be fun. By the way, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe.